Welcome to the Moonmark Challenge, video 3. Today we're looking at what is our biggest problem now.
Our problem has been the judge's score sheet as of lately, specifically in the section of spaceworthiness. Criteria that we had trouble understanding was the section that stated communications designed into the racer accommodate higher bandwidth for data than currently available. Our problem was that we didn't understand the language that they were using, let alone some of the vocabulary inside of the criteria.
What did we do to solve our problem? We asked questions, broke down the criteria into 3 parts, divided those parts amongst us, and we researched.
Our main question would have to be, what is bandwidth? Bandwidth is a range of frequencies within a given band used for transmitting a signal. Bandwidth, however, is not speed. It is measured by the amount of data that can be transferred within a network in a specific time frame. As you can probably see by the quality of my video, there are many people in the house using the internet, which can cause lower bandwidth. If you are the only person in the house and you're the only person using the network, your bandwidth is most likely going to be higher compared to somebody who has 7 people in the house using the same internet.
Bandwidth calculations. So I calculated 2019 kilobits per second as the amount of bandwidth we need from the specification sheet. And I researched that the average internet speed is 5.6 megabits per second, which is really
Increasing bandwidth. Given our physical system has physical limitations with the built-in antennas, the best options we can do is to update the system through software updates, hardware updates, and router placement to increase bandwidth range. By updating those components, it will improve the signal by making it more efficient and effective.
So that's the research that we've done. And the remaining questions that we still have are, how do we effectively increase bandwidth without changing parts?
What does it mean to design communication?
Is our necessary bandwidth relatively high?
Will we need to increase it?
Does updating software help out bandwidth?
So obviously, we're still a little confused on what's going on here. So we had to figure out what our next steps are going to be. Step 1, outreach. Seeking help through social media. By the flyer to the right, you can see that we are going to be asking people through social media to help us with this project. Step 3, start building. We won't fully understand what we have to do until we actually do it.
Here are a few of the sources that we used in our research.
Thank you for listening. We're excited to use our next steps to solve our biggest problem now.